Oh boy, I don't have a video for you today. You guys today. But I'm gonna just sit in tea, because that's what this is, tea. So I was just, well, as in Discord server, and I'm trying to tell the story of how I was assaulted yesterday, being gay, that shit happened. And this one dude decides to be an utter homophobic bitch and asshole and start telling me that I've never been oppressed in my life and that homosexuals are not being oppressed in America today. I'm gonna let that sink in for a few seconds. So, and then he brought up the race card saying that black people were oppressed more than gay people. I'm sorry, but that's it might not be wrong per se, but it's basically spreading this false message that as if gays aren't being oppressed at all. Because yes, black people were oppressed against, and so were gay people just as much. It was as bad. It was as bad for gay people as it was for black people. And people who say that it was worse for either one are sorely wrong. Sure, black people were enslaved, but gay people were massacred, for fuck's sake. They were massacred. They were genocide. They were. This type of shit makes me so fucking angry. Anyway, I try and tell this guy the history surrounding homosexual oppression and all that shit. And he brings up the fact that we are living in a snowflake age where there's no oppression whatsoever for anyone. And I'm just sitting here like, are you fucking kidding me? And I start to bring up the fact that gays are being slaughtered in other countries. And he says that we should just respect those countries' beliefs and not stop them from killing innocent people. Okay. First off, that's a horrible, horrible way to look at it. Secondly, you're advocating for genocide. You are advocating for religious genocide when you say that, because you're saying we should just accept these people for what they're doing to these gay people. Like, no. And he's like, but it's what they believe. Why shouldn't they be able to practice their beliefs? Because they are violent towards other people. That's why. Now, this dude goes by the online alias of Mr. Dovebar, MRDOVEBAR, Discord number 001. Now, here's the fucking funny thing. He decided, I told him I was gonna make this video about him, and he said he's gonna fucking sue me for defaming, take my channel. Bitch, you don't know what defamation is if you say that that's defamation. I'm sorry. Defamation is when you're lied against, when you are told, when people say you're doing things you're not. You are actually doing these things. You are actually saying these things to me. A person who has studied the LGBT history, or as you could say, the lore, and seen that it goes back as far as the ancient Greece, as far as ancient Greece, for fuck's sake. The Greek gods in mythology, some of them were fucking gay. Have you ever heard of Ganymede and Zeus? Huh? Zeus saw Ganymede and thought, I want to tap that, and pulled him up from Earth and was like hit him in Olympus. Come on, that's proof enough, okay? It's been around since ancient Greece. I am so fucking sick and tired of these homophobic people saying that gay people are not being oppressed. Oh, here's another thing. He said that just because he's white and a straight male, he is more oppressed than we are. Bitch, are you serious right now? White straight people are more oppressed than gay or black people or any other race? I want to fucking... Oh my god. First of all, you are a cis-het male. You have no fucking right to start your... I'm oppressed because I'm being told that homosexuality is okay, and I'm being shunned for being homophobic. Yeah, because you're being homophobic. You're being homophobic because, oh, I don't like gays. I'm gonna be homophobic because of it. Yeah, that's That's something you can be discriminated against for nowadays. So I would highly recommend changing your viewpoint before, I don't know, someone really does deck you in the fucking head. Because I can promise you this, as the years go by, this is only going to be more accepted. Probably, I hope. I mean, it might go back to how it was before Obama, but if it does, I'm just done. I'm just gone. I'm leaving this country. But here's the funny thing. Everyone in the server was backing him up, and I'm like, how are you going to back up this fucking 20-year-old cishet male who says that he's being more oppressed than gay people and black people? Were you A, enslaved and ostracized? Were you B, called slurs? Were you massacred? Were you genocided? Well, no. If you're a cishet white male, you are not being genocided against. You never were. It was the norm for all of it, for all of history. So shut the fuck up and get off your fucking high horse right this fucking instant before I dick you in the face. Oh my god, this is so fucking annoying. These idiots who think that just because that gay is acceptable now, that they can be all like, oh, I'm a victim too, I'm a victim too, I'm a victim, oh, help me, I'm so precious, Fuck off. Unless you've actually been oppressed in your fucking life in this way, you cannot say that you were a victim. In that regard, at least. Sure, you could be a victim of emotional abuse. Of, I don't know, indoctrination by religious parents who taught you that being gay was wrong and you're going to go to hell for it. Which in that case, you might actually be gay. So, if you have parents like that, I sincerely apologize. I really hope that you got out of that situation and you got out of the indoctrination. Because I was indoctrinated as a kid too. And personally, I think that all religion is a cult. It is a brainwashing cult meant to hypnotize you into believing what they believe so that they can control you better. That's what every cult is. Anyway, as I said in the beginning of this video, actually, this is why I started the video to begin with, but then I was going to start a video about this, what I'm about to talk about next, but then I went to Discord and decided to share the fact I was making the video, and that's when this dickhead showed up and decided to be a fucking immature, uneducated, selfish brat. Again, his Discord name is Mr. Dovebar, MRDOVEBAR, #0001. That is his Discord number, 0001. Now, on to the reason I made this video. I was attacked yesterday for being gay. It was my first experience with homophobia, actually. Well, not really. Well, physical homophobia, that is. I wasn't attacked, thankfully, but my friend was, and yeah, I wanted to deck this guy, but I didn't have to because another dude decked him for me. Anyway, I'm just walking through Kroger with my fucking friend, holding hands because that's what friends do. And this guy sees this and is like, oh, you're gay. You're a fucking insert slur number 658 here. Punches my friend in the face, decks him to the ground. Another dude decks him. And, you know, I didn't call the police because I didn't want to be a petty little bitch. I didn't want to. I didn't. Plus, I didn't have a phone, number two. So, to anyone who says that gays aren't being oppressed, I want you to take a good long look in the mirror and reevaluate your life, because you are what is causing the oppression. You are holding up this stigma that homosexuals are so welcome nowadays, that it's so fun, that it's so, oh, there should be straight pride. No, there fucking shouldn't be. Straight pride is something you have to earn. Were you oppressed? Were you indoctrinated? Were you told you shouldn't exist? Were you genocided by a mass, by an entire fucking country? Were you any of those things? Huh? No, you weren't. So shut the fuck up, you fucking cishet white males or white females, you fucking assholes.